Welcome back to Mark Your Calendar with Kiahnna Patterson. I am joined with two special guests. This is Kit. He is the Neptune Festival president, and Melanie, who is the marketing director. So I know you guys have a really big festival coming up. I can't wait to hear all about it. Let's get into this package that you guys put together to tell us more.
Welcome to the Virginia Beach Neptune Festival Boardwalk Weekend. 30-plus blocks of artists, vendors, family fun. The Virginia Beach Neptune Festival, been around since 1974, celebrating the beach life. 400,000 people a year come and visit us just during Boardwalk Weekend.
So just seeing this many people out is really nice, and getting to see the diversity and stuff is cool.
Well, the Neptune Festival is a win-win opportunity. A lot of people like me who are in business here get to meet people that they wouldn't otherwise have met at the same time as contributing back to the community. So it's a win-win, and it has been for the last 49 years and will continue to be.
Hi everyone, I'm Ann Stevens from Studio Bamboo, and we are down at the oceanfront in Virginia Beach at Neptune Festival at Healthy Haven, getting ready to practice yoga. Some of my very favorite things about Neptune Festival, of course, is the sand sculptures and the art and the food and how everyone comes together down here. Being down at the oceanfront, it's just a great place to be.
We're actually new to Virginia Beach. We're from Chicago. I particularly like volunteering because I know that Neptune Fest supports many wonderful charities.
You've got an empty park right now, and in about 30 seconds, there's going to be hundreds of people here buzzing after just running an 8K. You can't match that kind of energy.
Oh my gosh, this is my favorite race.
My favorite thing about Neptune is the after party.
Finish first, 27 minutes and 30 seconds, which is a PR for me. It was a great race all around.
If you're coming from out of town, if you're thinking like, hey, when should I do a race in Virginia Beach? End of September, Neptune Festival. This is the primo time.
I came to see the art, and the booths have been phenomenal. And then to see the sand castles and the beauty of the artisanship has just been incredible.
So this is my first time at the festival. Getting to see all the sandcastles was absolutely amazing. All the detail that they put into it. We had a lot of Virginia Beach themed sandcastles, and I really feel that brings the heart of Virginia Beach to this festival.
Just a great way to celebrate the city, celebrate the oceanfront.
So welcome back. We are joined now with Kit, and this is the 51st Neptune Festival, and it's the Boardwalk Weekend. It is from September 26th to the 28th. So tell me a little bit about the Neptune Festival. What is your favorite part?
Well, Kiahnna, good morning. And so the best part, look at the smiles on the faces of the hundreds of thousands of folks that will come down during Boardwalk Weekend, whether they're in our International Sand Sculpting Gallery, listening to live free music in 24th and 31st Street parks, watching the floats and the bands come by in the Grand Parade. We bring joy to people's life.
Absolutely. I mean, it is a massive festival. And I will say my grandma loves the Neptune Festival. She's a crafty girl, so She loves all of the arts and crafts and art. She loves it.
More than 200 artists and craftspersons will be down there during Boardwalk Weekend.
I'm always surprised by just how large it is. It's 30 blocks long. Like, that is significant. Just one block alone at the Virginia Beach oceanfront is long, but I just am always impressed. You guys just shut down the whole oceanfront.
Well, and this year we're going to be 35 blocks long. So all the way from the jetty there at Rudy Loop all the way up to 35th Street. So, and there's truly, Kiahnna, something for everybody out there.
Well, let me tap in Melanie. I know that she's the life of all of the parties. So tell me, for someone who's coming for the first time, what do you hope they walk away with?
We hope they walk away with exactly what Kit just said, that there is something for everyone. If you're interested in an athletic adventure, we have surfing, volleyball, an 8K race, a regatta. If you are into arts and culture, we have live music. We have an international sand sculpting competition. And like Kit said, more than 200 art and craft vendors on the boardwalk. If you are a family and you're coming to look for something that's inexpensive and fun, we've got a whole stretch of area of the boardwalk that's in 17th Street Park with face painters and balloon artists and a live DJ. We've got dock dogs. We have Touch a Truck, and all of that is free and open to the public. So we want someone to come down there and just feel like they are a part of it, no matter what they're interested in, no matter what genre of music they like, no matter what type of art they like. Something is for everyone, and something we want everyone to come down with the feeling that they are a part of this community.
I know for the first time in 51 years, you guys have the Queen's Neptune and court.
Yes.
And I know someone who's on the court, but just tell me why you guys felt like this was the time. Let's do it now.
Of course. So, we've been around for this is our 51st year. So the first 50 years have been so wonderful. And we want to step into the next 50 and really feel like we are reflective of our community and the people who attend. So that means bringing on a Queen Neptune. We've had female Tritons. We've had all kinds of people that we want to make sure everyone sees themselves in this court and as a part of the Neptune Festival.
Something for everyone. And you get to see people who look like you represented. That's
Exactly.
awesome. That is really cool. I have some pictures I want to start showing. So we'll show that as we continue our conversation. So tell me a little bit about the Sand Sculpting Championship. What has been your favorite so far? And what are you looking forward to this year?
So, Kiahnna, the International Sand Sculpting Championship is maybe our marquee event. That's our signature event, and we are clearly the largest and most well-respected competition on the East Coast, if not the United States. So we have 32 sculptors coming in from around the globe, from 12 nations this year, who will create these sculptures either by themselves or in teams of two. And to see them take just sand, that's all they use, sand and water, and to create these 10, 12-foot works of art. And it's fascinating to talk to them about this kind of ethereal medium in which they work, where they know 10, 12 days after they finish, they'll be back to the beach. But it's pretty neat to see. And we will bring lots of folks in there. We bring schools down. We bring some of our other partners. We have an opportunity for all the City of Virginia Beach and City Public School employees and their families to come Monday night, September 29th, to come join us. So again, that is just something that is so very special and what defines us, I think.
It looks like a lot of these works of art, because that's really what it is.
Truly.
They're
Yes, they
sending
are.
a message. Like they want people to walk away feeling something. And I think that that is beautiful to make that out of sand.
Oh, yeah. And
I
in
still don't
such a
understand
short
how.
time frame, too, just 3 days that they create it literally from a mound of sand into what you were seeing in those pictures right there.
I always wonder how. We need to get a behind the scenes crew to show me how, because my sandcastles don't look like that.
Mine don't either. And we've been down there many, many times to
Indeed.
try and figure out the secret. And actually, that photo that you're looking at right now, we have an opportunity on Saturday and Sunday for free sand sculpting clinics that are taught by some of the pros professionals. As you can see there, there's little mounds of sand there. They'll teach you how to do a sandcastle. A no-hassle sandcastle is the theme of that one. They'll teach you how to do a dolphin, sculpt a turtle, and a few other things. So they'll kind of walk you through the basics, and then hopefully you can take that and start learning your way onto the, maybe up to as well as they are. I don't know how that might take a little bit of time.
Okay, years.
But it is really incredible. And there's nothing in there either. No bracing, there's no structure in there except for sand, which is incredible.
Yes, absolutely incredible. Well, let's switch to the live music. Which performer are you most excited to see this upcoming festival?
I'm really excited about War. We've got a couple of national recording artists, but we have War, Modest Yahoo. We're trying to add in a new one, new genre of reggae with Roots of Creation and Grateful Dub. We've got tons of local artists who are very, very popular amongst us. So we're really excited about all of those, but I'm really excited about War.
Okay, I'll have to check them out. I know a lot of people show up to festivals for the food. So which vendors do you think people have to stop by to say, hey, I heard you guys were great. Let me see if you're up to the hype, you know?
So I think there are some returning vendors that folks have been very popular, whether it's the food or the non-alcoholic drinks that they've got out there on the boardwalk. And, it's an opportunity to just take a little break as you go along and you see these 200 artists and come see some of the vendors and do that as you transition maybe from the athletic adventures like Melanie talked about up to the family-friendly Poseidon's Playground.
Sorry, we'll add that we have a kind of a local food truck pocket that will be down just south of the sand sculpting tent. So down there at the Healthy Haven volleyball area, we'll have about 10 or so local food trucks who are out there just making a special appearance. So we're really excited about that.
I remember we had a tent. Well, we'll have a tent again this year, but the wavy tent. And I remember walking to the food vendors and I was like, oh, I found them. They're all right here. Like, I got them. I called Jeremy. I said, what do you want? I'll bring you something back. But speaking of Poseidon's Playground, I mean, that's a really niche area for the kids to just have a good time.
Yes.
Did you guys do that intentionally?
Yes, of course. You know, everything down there is family friendly, but we wanted to make sure that there was a family focused area that the parents can come in and kind of let their kids run free in the park. There's a, blocked in, but we've got a DJ out there blowing bubbles, and we've got nighttime movies. And like I said before, we've got face painters and fairy hair, and the Mermaid Factory is out there all weekend long where you can come and paint an ornament. So we've got sea-themed ornaments that you can paint and take with you. And we have families who have told us they come back every single year to get their newest painted ornament that year. So they've made it a tradition, and that's what we really hope to happen. And just south of that, we've got 2 blocks of Touch a Truck where we will have fire trucks and bucket trucks and school buses and all kinds of things they can climb in and experience for themselves, not just for kids. I think adults kind of like that too. But they get to go in and meet meet the people who are driving the trash trucks and the recycle trucks, and they get to get up in there and honk the horn and be really excited. I know my son is obsessed with trash trucks, so he'll be very excited about that.
I'm always impressed by the fire trucks, like they really work so hard. So to get up close and see it, I'm like, okay, you guys have a lot of gadgets and gizmos here. But you really went into my next question about Touch a Truck, so thank you so much. So let's get into the athletics. I'm always so impressed when I see all of the runners take over the boardwalk and the entire ocean front. And I'm always like, what would possess you guys to do this? But I'm always just so impressed by just the training and the commitment of it all. I guess, why do you think people show up every year to participate in the AK?
This is, I think, one of the oldest races in the city or in the area even. So people just love that it's a kind of a neighborhoody kind of low, hometown feel of a race that you get to get out there, see the ocean, be on the boardwalk, and then the post-race party in 31st Street Park, people really enjoy as well. They get a really fun finisher medal. We try to make the course really fun as well and incorporate local pizza companies to come out and give them pizza afterwards. So I think that they just get a kind of a local hometown feel out of it. And we limit the number of runners too, so it's a smaller race, and people just really seem to enjoy it.
All right, we're coming up to the end of our segment here. So the best question for last. How do you feel that the Neptune Festival reflects the culture of Virginia Beach?
So, Kiahnna, we are authentic Virginia Beach. We were, created in 1974 as a way to help this city find its legs, to help the locals have a sense of place. And I think we've done a good job over these 51 years of being a sense of belonging, or imbuing that sense of belonging in people, that the festival belongs to them and they belong to this festival. It is a chance to put pause on all the stresses of your life and come down and celebrate, not just with your neighbors, but with the visitors who, by the way, come here year after year after year to celebrate like an authentic local.
I mean, and when I see the pictures of just how many people show up every year, I'm always impressed. And I know this year will be no different.
Yes, it will.
I appreciate you guys so much for coming and talking with us here on Mark Your Calendar. I hope everyone marks their calendar for the Neptune Festival. Again, it is on September 26th through the 28th.
Thanks for having us, Kiahnna.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you. We're here with Eric Miller. I know that you're with the Arabia Temple. So tell me a little bit about the Fishbowl Classic this year. I know you guys have a week of events leading up to the big parade.
Yes, thank you so much first for having us. Again, my name is Noble Eric Miller. I'm a member of Arabia Temple number 12, and we are gearing up for our annual Fish Day celebration. Although the parade is our culminating event, it's the grand finale. The Fishbowl Classic Week is a week-long of festivity of activities. So we are excited, we are happy, we're looking for the greater Hampton Roads community to come out, and we just want it to be a family affair. We believe this year we have something for everyone, whether it is our annual gospel concert, whether it is our rhythm and blues, and the parade, whatever your fancy, come out and celebrate with us, because the Fishbowl Classic, even though it is centered around community activities, It is the engine that drives our philanthropistic and community efforts. So we are using this opportunity to give back, to fund research and medical and health endeavors.
You start with the gospel celebration,
Yes.
and then what is during the week?
So we start with the gospel celebration, and after the gospel celebration, we actually give homage to one of the founding fathers of Fishbowl, Mr. David Muckler, where the nobles and daughters will go to his uh, memorial, to his gravesite, and we'll lay a wreath. We do that every year because we believe in acknowledging our forefathers, because we are truly standing on their shoulders. And after we leave that, we'll come back and we'll have a gospel celebration. Then on Monday, we will have what we call a good vibes night, where the members of our community can come out to meet the nobility, to talk to us. That way we can actually show you that we are more than just men with the fancy fez and collars. And then on Wednesday, we actually have our Queen's reception. The Fishbowl actually celebrates, and what we have is an active contest where we have women that run for the elite title of being the Fishbowl Queen for the year. And that young lady will be determined on Wednesday evening. And then on Thursday, we have the R&B, Rhythm and Blues concert. So this year we have something for everyone. And again, on Saturday is the annual Fishbowl Parade.
I know that you guys have been doing this for 78 years. You grew up going to this, your grandparents were involved. What does it mean for you to see just how long it's been going on?
Well, I wish I could say I was at the first one, but I wasn't. But I do take pride and honor in that. I feel that Arabia Temple to me is a legacy. I have forefathers that were a member, and they were so proud, so honored to represent Arabia Temple, and to carry that torch on personally is something that I take high esteem and honor in. But to know that my forefathers have been doing this for 78 years gives me drive, energy, and encouragement that I have to do my part so it continues, that I can pass it on to my children and my grandchildren. Because although it is a parade, it is an activity, we actually use these funds to foster our donations in the community to support charities and medical research.
Tell me more about that part of this initiative.
Okay, Arabia Temple has an Fishbowl class that has a long history of funding research, whether it be through direct charitable donations or partnerships to foster education and awareness. So the Fishbowl Classic is the engine that drives our ability to give back into the community, to help those that live in the community and those of us that are a part of it.
So on Saturday, September 27th,
yes,
you'll see a lot of people marching in this parade. It starts where?
It starts at IC Norcom High School and goes down High Street, and it ends at Court Street. And at Court Street, there will be a staging area where all the participants they will be acknowledged. We'll call out, give them a shout out as it were. There will be city dignitaries there. There would also be representatives from our administrations and leadership and presence there. So you will see marching bands, you will see foot patrols, you will see drill teams, and you'll see mothers, daughters, sisters, aunts, remembering what it used to be and enjoying of what it is today.
What did it used to be? Because I know some people remember it being connected to an NSU football game or an IC Norcom football game. So is that what the history is?
It was all of that and more. Traditionally, the Fishbowl Classic was tied or joined with a football game, either an HBCU game or a local high school game. And that is, as we say, still in the makes. We may revisit that. But so even though we no longer have a football game this year, we still have the parade, we still have the other activities, and we are still giving back to the community.
What do you want the community to take away from the Fishbowl Classic?
That we're still here, we're still a part, we're still giving back. It's still a good time. It's still an opportunity to come out, to fellowship, to get to know us, to see what we have done, to see what we're doing, and what we plan to do. We still want our aunts, our uncles, our nieces, our nephews to remember the fact that the nobles of Arabia Temple number 12 are still hosting, celebrating, and giving back to the community.
And you guys are here in Portsmouth, so you're giving back to this community.
Yes, we're right here in Portsmouth. We're located at 731 Queen Street. We've been there for a number of years, and we hoping to stay and continue to grow and prosper in this city.
Anything else you want people to know?
That Arabia Temple number 12 is here. We're alive. We're strong. Although you might see us with our fancy hats and fezzes and collars, you might see us with the three-wheelers, the little cars, the little goat, the little motorbikes around. You might see us in our clowns outfits, and you might see us at different events. But that is an outward expression of an inward drive of service, of honor, and of fellowship to our community.
All right, so come out at the end of September.
Yes, you don't have to wait to the end. You can come out on September 20th, worship with us, fellowship with us as we give praise and honor to the Most High. Come on out on Monday night for good vibes, to meet us, greet us, hear some of our initiatives. Come on out on Wednesday to welcome the new Fishbowl Queen. And if you want to sit back on a cool autumn evening and hear some good rhythm and blues, come on out. But most definitely on Saturday, come out to cheer all of our participants who have come from far and near to celebrate with us.
I know you said that there's a lot of participants this year.
There's a lot of participants. I would give a number, but I don't want to give just, I don't want the excitement. Let's have a little mystery.
Okay.
Here. But whether you're in the front of the parade, the end of the parade, you're going to see something this year that you haven't seen in a long, long time.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Miller,
for
coming by and talking with us about all the fun events happening right here in Portsmouth.
Right here in the city of Portsmouth.
The sight, sounds, and taste of Nashville is coming to Town Point Park. NashFest will feature hot chicken and good food, and it'll remind you of why it's called the Music City. Now, NashFest is on Saturday at Town Point Park in Norfolk. It runs from noon until 10 p.m. The WWE returns to Norfolk for the first time in 2 years with a live taping of its TV show, SmackDown. Wrestlers like WWE Champion Cody Rhodes, WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton will join other stars like Randy Orton, LA Knight, and Bianca Belair. They'll all be in the ring at the Norfolk Scope, and that is on Friday, September 12th. The bell time is at 7:30. And in Hampton, the Crabtown Seafood Festival returns. The Seafood Festival will feature games and live music and, of course, lots of seafood. It is at Mill Point Park on Saturday, September 13th, and on Sunday, September 14th. Both days, it's from 10 until 6 in the evening.